everybody. So today's Tuesday, and I have a bonus episode of Family Movie Night for you today. We're looking at Barbie Mermaid Power, and this came out in 2022. We only have 4 more Barbie movies left to review on the channel, which is crazy. But yeah, we have Barbie Mermaid Power, and this is one of the ones under the Netflix deal. And it's interesting because I would say that these Netflix Barbie movies have definitely been better as far as the animation. And they're still, I think, kind of ambitious. I appreciate, the storytelling and they do certainly look nicer, especially than some of those ones in the early 2000s for Barbie that could be pretty rough to watch. So, it's got that going. It's not like going to win awards or anything, but the animation does look better. And I was excited when I saw that they were doing this because I really love the Mermaidia movies in the Barbie series. They're so creative and so much lore and so much going on. And I love the characters and the story. They're some of my favorites of all. I love Fairytopia and I love the Mermaidia series. Those are some of my favorites. And so I was excited about this Mermaid Power. I thought, oh, they could maybe do something interesting about it. And it's okay, I would say. Like, they do pack in a lot of story for just an hour. It almost feels like an extended television episode as opposed to a movie. And I was always so impressed with these Barbie movies, just how cinematic they made them for direct to DVD films, full orchestras and songs and great voice talent. And yeah, maybe the animation wasn't the best, but they had lore and story and they were just so much better than they had any right to be. And there was like obvious effort. And I guess that's what kind of disappoints me about this Barbie Mermaid Power. And there was something about this movie that I didn't feel that. And so it was a little bit frustrating. And on the surface, it seems like, oh, that they are including a lot of lore and they are combining elements from so many different movies. So you have Isla from Dolphin Magic, and she was the mermaid in there. So that's kind of fun. Of course, you have Skipper, Stacy, and Chelsea. And Chelsea, I think, has her whole own series on this Netflix, Dreamtopia. I haven't seen that, but you've got that. And then you also have Malibu Barbie and Brooklyn Barbie from Big City, Big Dreams. And so you've got all these kind of characters. So, what are they creating, like a cinematic universe within the Barbie world? That could be fun, I guess, but it just feels kind of lazy. And it feels like, oh, well, we've got to, like push this button and push this button. We got to use this. We got to, and instead of like a really cool mermaid story, because there's this ceremony at the beginning, trying to find these like anointed mermaids that are designated by this beam of light, and there's only 6 out of the 8 that are nominated by this light, and it's this giant golden pearl, and these are anointed the guardians of this Pacifica, so Isla, she gets this like inspiration that to go to the surface, and she finds Malibu Barbie and Brooklyn Barbie, and they're there on like a trip with Skipper, Stacy, and Chelsea, cleaning up the ocean. And Malibu Barbie has the necklace that Isla left her. And now this evidently this necklace, which wasn't the case in Dolphin Magic, has the power to transform her into a mermaid. It was just to like communicate or whatever. But anyway, so all of them get transformed into mermaids, and it's whether Brooklyn Barbie and Malibu Barbie are these 2 remaining slots from the beam of light. And like some of the other mermaids are kind of upset by that. Like, and it makes sense. Like, why would they be the ones when they're not even citizens of this place? And so, yeah, I kind of get that. And I don't know, just especially the involvement of Brooklyn Barbie and Malibu Barbie, like it feels kind of wedged in, and it just doesn't feel like authentic to the plot. And it's only an hour, and they really do try to tell a lot of story, like they always do in the Barbie movies in here. And Isla, she doesn't feel like the same as in Dolphin Magic. So I think that you kind of missed that. And you do have there's 5 songs in this. You have Make It Happen, Beneath the Surface, Turn It Up, Rise Above It, and Find Your Power. Songs written by Matthew Tischler, and he is somebody who did a bunch of the like High School Musical and stuff. So he has that like experience in pop music of this kind, and so that helps. I mean, it's pleasant. Like kids will have fun with this, and like I said, the animation is nicer in these Netflix ones than in some of the other ones. But I just miss the storytelling, the ambition, the moxie of those earlier Barbie movies, especially the Mermaidia and Fairytopia. Those were bonkers, and I was just always so impressed with how much story they told. And in this one, it just feels kind of messy. It doesn't feel like a good, well thought out story with particularly involvement of Brooklyn Barbie and Malibu Barbie in this whole story. It's just this one you could probably skip. I think it's not that great. But there we go. We have 4 more left, and I will have reviewed all of the Barbie movies on my channel. Woo! Crazy. So let me know what you think of this one, Mermaid Power, and what is your favorite of either the Mermaid or the Fairytopia brand of Barbie movies. Let me know what are your favorites. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments section or on Twitter. Make sure you like this video. Please subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate that. Check out all of my Barbie reviews. I have the whole playlist. This one I think is my 40th, which is pretty fun. So not including the Barbenheimer discussion and things like that. But yeah, 40th, just straight out Barbie movie. It's pretty fun. So let me know what you think, and check out the Patreon and merch store. I'd really appreciate it. And thanks so much. We'll talk to y'all later. Bye.